It's Week 14 of the NFL, and we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Lions and the Packers on Thursday night.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. We thank you for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, 3 months in the books. Partner, now it's December. It's the best month of the NFL season because the games get more important as the weather gets a little bit colder.
Yeah, and this is where you find out who the real teams are and who the pretenders are. Do you find yourself not only in the playoff conversation, but can you now play good enough ball down the stretch to not only be in the conversation, but actually find yourself in the postseason?
The punter, Jack Fox, handling the kickoffs. And off we go here on a Thursday night. He fields it at the 8. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here comes the pack, and here comes Jordan Love. 5th season as quarterback, but Greg just his 2nd as a starter, waited his turn, and had a really good first year as a starter.
He's coming off one of those games, Mike, where he just wasn't good enough. I mean, he wasn't bad by any stretch of the imagination. He was good at times. He just wasn't good enough times. And I think when you're playing the quarterback position and all of the focus is on you, your play has such a direct correlation between wins and losses that when you don't play your best, the magnifying glass is on you. So he needs to bounce back this week. He needs to be more productive in the passing game, generate more big plays, and then eliminate the turnovers. He cannot continue to throw the ball to the other team.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. And movement up front. And that's our first time tonight to check in with our referee. Love's going to give this one to Jones. He'll push forward for about a yard. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. They come to the line needing 11 here on 3rd down. On play action, Love. This one up top for Dobbs.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Lions, led by Jared Goff, chanting his name during the playoffs in 2023 in Detroit. Far cry from the trade from the Rams to the Lions, 2nd in the league in passing a season ago.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Goff. A throw complete to Tim Patrick. They'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. At the 46-yard line. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff.
Not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Still first down.
So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd down at the Packers' 24-yard line.
Williams in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming down. They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Packers offense and Romeo Doubs heading out for their next possession. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. In motion, Reed. On 1st and 10, here's Love. This one is caught by Reed. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. On the ground now with Jones. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On the handoff, Jones. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Again, it's Jones. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down. To throw is Love. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Carlton Davis.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
The Lions offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. They'll run with Gibbs. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks. And we got a stoppage for an injury. Oh, that is T.J. Watt, who is in some discomfort. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10. That's quickly out to Williams. It's been a busy 1st quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down. Here's Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Next 1st down pickup there by Sam Laporta, the 2nd-year tight end out of Iowa. And you talk about having a breakout rookie campaign, Mike. I mean, to make the Pro Bowl as a rookie at the tight end position is no easy feat. He kind of burst onto the scene as the Lions found themselves in the NFC Championship. I had a chance this summer to spend some time with him at our TEU, kind of our tight end only camp that I run with Kelsey and Kittle in Nashville, and seeing him work up close and personal, you can see why, even though he's a young player, he's had the level of success that he's had only 2 years now into his career.
That's on the all-pro tackle, Penei Sewell. Now Gibbs. And this will be a short gain down to the 41-yard line. Adrian Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Here's Goff. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and long. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. This will be from 47 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Lions will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Out comes the Green Bay offense now as they get set to take over again. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run it once more with Jones. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. It was Derek Barnes with the stop. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 10-0 is our score. And we are back to the Motor City in a moment. Here's 3rd and 2. We'll go play action with Love. This one up top for Dobbs. And the Lions will have great field position right around midfield.
And at this point on the sideline, Mike, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
First and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
45-yard line.
Now, Goff. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? The Lions will punt this ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The Packers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The open man is Reed. He's got it. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. A good spot here. 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Love. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Green Bay.
A give now. It's Jones on the zone read. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That's Dobbs open left side. Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Love. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
second down and 8.
It's second and 8 at the Lions' 48-yard line.
On play action, Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. Dobbs headed in motion. On the draw, here's Jones. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll get that complete to Dontavian Wicks. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. Here's Love. And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
The Lions offense make their way out to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line, so a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 22-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. Trying to avoid tackles there, but the ball is out. The Packers have it.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
The Packers offense and Aaron Jones set to take over once more. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is first and 10. Here comes the screen to Jones. And he's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1 at the 17-yard line.
Throwing on second down, Love. Quick throw, taken in. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team. To throw is Love. This one caught at the 4. And he's in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Green Bay. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Carlson able to knock through the extra point, and the Packers are on the board. It's 10-7. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Jahmyr Gibbs and the Detroit offense set to take over again. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. Third down coming up.
Brings up third down and 10.
From the gun, it's Goff. And that is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The Packers offense ready to get back at it. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there. And that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Here's the Detroit offense now, headed back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Williams in motion. Goff to throw on 1st down. That's caught by Gibbs.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. A pickup of 15 in the air. 1st down, Detroit.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Last play got 15. This one, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. This one caught by Patrick. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On second down, Goff. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. Clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. A second down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. So they send in Will Reichert for this field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Lions can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
On first down, it's Love. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. We'll start in the early window and begin up in Minneapolis. A tough one for the homestanding Vikings, as they'll be forced to reckon with the...
And hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. So Jared Goff and the Lions offense getting set for this next drive. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7.
At the 31-yard line.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
And that is incomplete.
When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Jordan Love and the rest of the Packer offense ready for their next possession. And the turnovers have really been the story here. Take you back through the actually the lowlights in this one. Not a lot of positives when you have a 3-interception game under pressure all game long. The secondary feasting on his passes. The open man is Reed. He's got it. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll be out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, and that gains them another first down.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Packers first down.
Love to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. We'll go play action with Love. Now he takes off.
I love this call, Mike. Second down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
A ball deep for the end zone. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. From the gun, it's Love. That's caught right side. It's the tight end Musgrave.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down. Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team take over after failing to move the chains.
On first down, it's Goff. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Goff in the pistol. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From the gun, on third down, it's Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. Here's the Lions punt team now. He's on to punt it for the fourth time tonight. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. First and 10. To throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A second down throw for Love. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
He's got his tight end. That's Musgrave. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Throwing on second down, Love. he goes. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. On play action, Love. That's caught by Jones out of the backfield. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The ball comes out, and it's recovered by one of his teammates.
After these kind of plays, Mike, you just wish the sideline was a mile away, because you know when you get there, you are going to catch an earful. They stress all week, ball carriers. We have to protect the ball. In this case, it doesn't result in a turnover, but the lost yardage now brings up 4th down. These are drive killers.
Packers set to kick this one away. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to get back at it. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. That's over the middle, taken in by Laporta. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, it's Goff. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the Packers' 40-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Throwing here is Goff. That's into the hands of the receiver, Patrick. His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a 1st down to go with.
There's a reason certain guys, Mike, just always seem to be open. It's really because route running is more art than it is science. How do you manipulate the defense to find open spots or win versus man to create separation and earn the trust of your quarterback?
Patrick motioning here. Goff to throw on 1st down. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions.
All week we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
That's going to wind up incomplete. They try for 2, and it does not pan out.
Anytime you fail on a 2-point try, there's always going to be second guessing about whether that was the right play call. In this case, they decided to throw the ball, which I like. They just need better execution, and they end up coming up a little short.
This taken at the 5. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. This secondary will get a lot of the credit. 3 picks so far. But, Greg, the pass rush has been relentless as well.
Yeah, I think it's super important, Mike, that we point out just how much the pass rush and then the secondary coverage works together. The more that rush gets home, the faster that ball gets out. We can play certain coverages knowing the timing of the quarterback has to be sped up. So often, the teams that are the most successful in this league, Mike, they have the best understanding. When our back end and our front end are working in unison, man, it puts a lot of pressure on not only the quarterback, but the entire offense.
This one, up top for Dobbs. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a third down. Now, Love. He's got a man. It's Dobbs. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Up the middle, here's Jones. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of action. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Love. He'll check this down to the running back. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Here's Love. He gets that complete as he hits Reed. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. They'll stick to the ground. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down. Love to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And the Packers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run it here with Jones. And he'll get about 5. 2nd and goal. A good play action with Love. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Packers. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers have cut the deficit to 5. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. Here's Williams on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Lions offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Here's Goff. This one caught by Patrick. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Goff to throw. That's a short one caught by Laporta. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So, a pair of 1st downs moves him out to the 47-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
And he's going to bring this one close to a first down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. One of the tight ends in motion right. From the gun, on 3rd down, it's Goff. He's got his tight end, that's Laporta. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion, fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Packers 31-yard line.
They'll go play action with Goff. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Touchdown, Detroit. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. A safe kick taken at the 5. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. The visitors' offense and quarterback Jordan Love heading back out there. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. On the bootleg, it's Love. This one is caught by Reed.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 46-yard line.
To throw is Love. Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Here comes the screen to Jones. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or 2 short.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, really for 2 reasons. 1, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. 2, teams' willingness to go for it on 4th down is at an all-time high.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. To throw is Love. They'll look to set up the screen here. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Back to throw is Love. Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. And that is incomplete.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway. Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took.
The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Lions have got it.
Not that it's much of a consolation, but either way, Mike, that's going to result in a turnover. Going forward on 4th down, he's clearly stopped short of the sticks. In this case, might be trying to make something out of nothing there to keep that play alive. But great job here by the defense coming away with the stop, and now we'll see if the offense can come on the field to take advantage of it.
The home team's offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with 1st down. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
Still 1st down.
Here's Gibbs. And that'll be a pickup of 3. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the ground, this is Gibbs. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go. Here's 1st and 10. Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. A run here with Gibbs. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll drop to throw. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Lions. And it is a season sweep for them. They defeat their division rivals for the second time this year. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.